Hi everybody, and welcome to the show. Here's a hint as to what we're going to be doing today. Oh yeah, we're going south of the border to Mexico. Today, I'm going to take a great Mexican comfort food and I'm going to spin it to be lower carb, lower calorie, and equally as delicious. I'm talking about a quesadilla. Oh, who doesn't love an ooey gooey crunchy quesadilla? I mean, they've been around for a long time, since the 16th century, and quesadilla means little cheesy, which happens to be my rapper name. Okay, actually, I don't have a rapper name. Actually, I'm paid not to rap. But today, I'm going to show you how to make an air-fried, lower-carb quesadilla using chicken and cheese. And what's a quesadilla without guacamole? I'm going to show you how to make low-carb, homemade guacamole to put on it. This is going to be awesome. Who's ready to go to Mexico?
Hello there, Chef Craig. Or do you prefer Mr. Chef Extraordinaire Craig Mitchell?
Well, actually...
Then Chef Craig it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, comedian Bruce Baum. A super funny guy who's been doing comedy for over 40 years. One of my favorite comedians of all time. You've seen him in movies and hundreds of TV shows. And guess what? He even played himself on The Simpsons. That's really cool. What's up, Bruce? Are you ready for some Mexican food?
Whoa, hey. Authentic Mexican food? On the mean streets of most hoods, I'm known as Bruce Bumzalis, purveyor of Noggin Blast hot sauce. Get a bottle of Noggin Blast and you're back and eat. And you can get it at nogginblast.com or be on the mailing list for when a small batch boutique peppery batch is released, if you will you? I just did.
And so did I. And you can too. Just go to this website, www.nogginblast.com. You can get the hot sauce too. It is spectacular. You will not taste anything like that. So, with no further ado, let's hit those ingredients. Alrighty then, let's make those low-carb air-fried quesadillas and the homemade low-carb guacamole. First up, the quesadilla. 2 low-carb tortillas, 6 ounces cubed chicken breast, 1/2 diced tomato, 4 tablespoons of guacamole, and 1 cup of grated cheddar cheese. Now for the
If I were on the game show, what ingredient is missing? I'd answer Noggin Blast Organic Hot Sauce.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got your back. I'm going to give it its own title card.
Super!
Let's get back to the ingredients. Now for the guacamole, 1 medium avocado, 1 tablespoon each of chopped cilantro and sour cream, 2 teaspoons lime juice, 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder and salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and cumin, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of chili powder and paprika. And for some heat, I'm using Bruce Baum's organic Noggin Blast hot sauce. Now it's time to assemble the ingredients that go on the quesadilla. First up, the chicken breast.
I knew a guy that thought Noggin Blast was so hot that he could cook his chicken just by slathering it in Noggin Blast hot sauce.
Well, I don't think I'm going to try to cook this in Noggin Blast. I think we're going to do it in the air fryer. Okay, let's try this Big Daddy out. Put the chicken in the air fryer. I did season it with some salt. This is going to go for 400 degrees for about 8 minutes, and then we're going to flip it. Chicken is done. Now I'm going to let it cool before I cube it. Now let's do the guacamole. All the ingredients assembled for the guacamole.
You know what ingredient seems to be missing?
I know. The Noggin Blast hot sauce.
No, a little lime juice.
Oh, he's right. Okay. Now I'm about to make a very serious infraction. If you're proficient in Mexican cuisine, you mash the avocado by hand. I don't have that luxury. I'm using a food processor. Shh, don't tell anybody. Into the food processor goes the 2 halves of the avocado. Now I consolidated most of my my spices. So this is the paprika, the chili powder, the pepper, and the cumin, all in together. Okay, this is the garlic powder and the salt. This is the cilantro. This is the forgotten lime juice. And we have our sour cream. Now here's where we cheat and we pulse. And our guacamole is done for the cheap seats. There you go. Well, the time we've all been waiting for is here.
Hey, wait, what? Is this the final assemblage?
Yes, yeah. But don't worry. This is where the noggin blast goes in. Now we start to assemble our quesadilla. This is the bottom tortilla. This is the low carb tortilla. Put about, slather the bottom with the guacamole. You want to make sure you cover the whole bottom. It all depends on how much you like guacamole. I mean, you can leave this off if you want, but I love guacamole. Now I'm using chicken breast. You can also use any kind of chicken you want. You can use any kind of meat you want. I love chicken, so I'm making this chicken. I made nice big chunks. It's gonna be awesome. All right, the chicken is on. Now the tomato. Don't be shy. Tomato. Now here's the cool part we've been waiting the whole show for. This is where the noggin blast goes on. A little of this goes a long way. Oh, that's going to be plenty hot, trust me. Okay, because this is made from ghost chilies or habanero. This one is made from habanero. And now the cheese. And I'm not going to be skimping on the cheese either. This is going to be a loaded quesadilla. Now we take our top half of our quesadilla, place it here and push down, and now it's ready to go into the air fryer. Before we start the air fryer, spray the top of it with a little bit of olive oil. By the way, something I've learned, don't put non-cooking spray directly on the finish of your air fryer. It will ruin it. Olive oil, avocado oil, any oil is fine. Don't do the cooking spray. Because that's sprayed. 6 minutes at 325. And then we're going to flip it. And then 6 more minutes. So it's been flipped. We're spraying the other side now. And 6 more minutes, and we're gonna have a quesadilla. Okay, our quesadilla is ready. Let's take a look. Oh boy, wait till we cut this up. Air-fried low-carb quesadillas with homemade guacamole. And this was super easy again. It's low-carb. It's got really good chicken in it. It's got the cheese. I cannot wait to try this. This is great for lunch. It's great for dinner. You can feed the kids. You can feed yourself. And don't forget, it has that noggin blast hot sauce in it. Hey, Bruce, what do you think?
I can almost taste it, which means basically I can't taste it. I licked the screen, but I know where this screen's been.
Yeah, I don't know where it's been either. But anyway, I know where this has been, and I know where this is going. This has been in the air fryer. Now it's going in me. The white meat chicken is great. You taste the guacamole, which is terrific. And you get the Noggin Blast hot sauce. Doesn't knock you out, but man, what flavor. It's just terrific. It doesn't overwhelm the dish. It's perfect. I'm taking another one. Man. Oh, this is really, really good. I can't imagine paying for something as good as this. This is wonderful. And by the way, if you want to order bottles of the Noggin Blast hot sauce, you can. Just go to www.nogginblast.com. I'll put a link in most of the venues where this video appears. You can click on it, order some. If you love hot sauce, you are going to freak out. Well, that's it for this time around. We're here again in 2 weeks after this show debuts with another episode. Until then, be well. Hasta la vista.